There's a lake in Russia that scientists don't talk about anymore. And the reason they stopped talking about it is more disturbing than anything they found there. Lake Baikal, deepest lake in the world, ancient, beautiful. What they don't put in the textbooks is that the deeper we looked, the less sense it made. And at some point we just stopped looking. The official depth is 1,642 meters. That number has been in textbooks for decades. But when modern sonar equipment started mapping the lakebed in detail, it kept finding drop-offs that didn't match, points where the bottom just kept going. How much deeper? That data was never published, not classified in a dramatic sense, just quietly set aside, never explained. That's not how science usually works. When you find something unexpected, you publish it. The fact that this didn't happen is itself a data point. Below 200 meters in most lakes, nothing lives. The oxygen runs out. Below that threshold, you get a dead zone, permanent darkness, crushing pressure, near freezing temperatures, no oxygen. Baikal breaks it completely. At 1,000 meters down, pressure 100 times what you feel on the surface, permanent darkness, water just above freezing, the lake is full of life. Amphipods the size of your finger process organic material at rates scientists still cannot fully explain. Flatworms regenerate in conditions where regeneration should be biochemically impossible. And then there is the Golomyanka, a fish with no scales, nearly transparent. 1/3 of its body weight is pure fat. It migrates vertically hundreds of meters every single day, no swim bladder. By every physiological model we have, the pressure changes alone should kill it. There are billions of them. The explanation scientists offer is that Baikal circulates well, cold surface water sinks, carries oxygen down. But it doesn't account for the concentrations of life that are actually down there. The math doesn't close. Something else is happening. Take a thermal map of the lakebed, not the surface, the actual bottom, and you'll find heat coming up through the sediment. Not slightly warmer, dramatically warmer. The kind of thermal activity you associate with the ocean floor near tectonic spreading zones, not a landlocked lake in Siberia. Hydrothermal vents in a lake. In the ocean, vents like this support entire ecosystems that run on chemical energy instead of sunlight. The organisms there don't need the sun. They eat minerals, they process sulfur compounds. The same structures exist at the bottom of Baikal. They were measured, they were documented. The last serious publications on them came out around 2005, 2006. After that, almost nothing. The research programs ended, the funding dried up, the conversation moved on. I'm not telling you this was suppressed, I'm telling you it was abandoned, which might be worse. If you're finding this kind of investigation useful, subscribe, because we go a lot deeper than this. In 2008 and 2009, Russia sent the Mir submersibles down into Baikal. These are serious machines. They worked the Titanic. They mapped the Arctic floor. When they came back up from Baikal, the scientists described the lakebed using phrases like geometry inconsistent with known natural formation processes. Strip away the caution, and it says we saw shapes down there that we can't explain. Long, linear structures, right angles, repeating patterns. The kind of geometry that makes you stop and look twice. They called for further study. Further study never came. The Mir program was wound down. No follow-up expedition was organized. And the question just sits there, unanswered. At the bottom of a lake we could reach tomorrow if we wanted to. The organisms living around Baikal's hydrothermal vents, processing minerals instead of oxygen, building food chains in permanent darkness. They are functionally identical to organisms scientists are hoping to find on Europa. Jupiter's moon, the one with a liquid ocean beneath miles of ice, with thermal activity at the seafloor. We are spending billions of dollars building spacecraft to look for that. And right here on Earth, we have a working version of that environment, a natural laboratory. And we mothballed the research program. That's not a conspiracy. That's something almost more frustrating. It's just how funding works. Baikal doesn't produce oil. It doesn't have strategic military value. It doesn't generate headlines that get a politician re-elected. So it gets the budget it gets, which is almost nothing. And the questions stay open. We have confirmed life at depths and pressures where life shouldn't exist. We have confirmed thermal activity that has no fully accepted geological explanation. We have documented structures on the lakebed whose formation process is officially unknown. And we have sonar data suggesting the lake may be deeper than the textbooks say, data that was never published. All of that is real, all of that is documented, none of it is resolved. What's in the deepest parts of Baikal, the areas where the sonar gets strange, we genuinely do not know. Not because it's unknowable, because we haven't gone back. We live on a planet we assume we understand. We have maps, we have satellites, and there is a lake where the fundamental questions about what's at the bottom remain open. Where the biology shouldn't work but does. Where the geology produces heat it has no business producing. If that's true of Baikal, which we've been studying for over a century, what's true of the places we've barely looked at? The Mariana Trench, subglacial lakes sealed beneath Antarctic ice for 15 million years. Cave systems that go deeper than any expedition has managed to map. Every one of these places has anomalies. Every one of them has open questions. Every one of them gets a fraction of the attention of a Mars rover that takes 6 months to travel between rocks. I'm not saying we shouldn't explore space. I'm saying we haven't finished exploring here. Baikal is the proof. 1.5 kilometers below a surface that looks from the shore like the most beautiful water you've ever seen. Something is down there that we don't understand. Right now, while you're watching this, the organisms are living that shouldn't be able to live. The heat is rising from sources we haven't explained. The shapes are sitting in the dark where nobody is looking at them. And the thing that stays with me is not what's down there. It's that we chose to stop asking. That choice says something about us, about what we prioritize, about how comfortable we've gotten assuming that. Because a place has a name and a number, we know what it is. We don't. And in a way, that's the most exciting thing I can tell you. Because it means there's still everything to find out. If this is the kind of thing you want to keep exploring, leave a comment. Tell me what you think is at the bottom.